Pilot. I'm not joking. Pilot.
You ranked first in like 21.
Okay, guys. Episode 5. Welcome back to Minority Rules with Chelsea
And Manahal.
Yeah.
And with our special guest, Quiva.
That's what said. It's fair together.
Oh.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Quiva.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice one.
So
She's our first ever guest.
honored.
How do you feel?
I feel like to dream guest on your podcast.
We were like, Quiva has to
Just
be.
like podcast. One of my exits.
Quiva was our first choice because she's a yapper. And we're yappers. And we were like 3 yappers. Good episode.
Yeah.
And the topics today as well. So it's basically, do you want to say our topics?
This episode, as you could probably tell from the title, is a blind ranking episode. We're just going to be blind ranking a bunch of different topics. And yeah, it's probably going to be entertaining.
Do you know how blind ranking goes?
I guess you're just like, oh, is that the tier list one? Like the A, D, whatever, or is
Yeah,
it just
but-
like where would you rank this?
Yeah, exactly. Like if I like, what was our last episode's blind ranking? Can't remember.
We did at some point YouTuber cancellation.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But like, say there's 5 of them.
yeah.
Chelsea will just like say them at random, and I have to rank them
From 1 to
I
5.
think that's half. But
So-
like, I can't change my mind after.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'd be like Logan Paul, Suicide Forest, and she'd be like, 2,
Yeah.
and then like that's locked in.
I can't change that. So then you try. You have to play the game a little bit. So you gotta remember what's out there. So rough. That's it. But like this one is a little bit better. Well, my one anyway, because mine is baby names.
I love that.
Specifically, celebrity baby names.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
that
one.
is good.
celebrity baby names. Because you know some of them go crazy.
They do.
There's a girl called Northwest.
Oh, I've never heard of her. Oh my gosh, she's new.
Wow.
She just born, yeah.
But also, she's turning. It's so weird. I know, but she's turning 12 in 2 days or something. Anyway,
Why do I feel like she's both way younger and way older? I feel like
I thought she was older than 12. To be fair.
she just kind of, yeah.
I think it's because of all the activities she does, but then she does the like singing Japanese, and you're like, oh yeah, she's
She's a child.
Yeah.
She's a child. But yeah. So there's like, but also Northwest. That name is like we're so like used to that name, so it doesn't sound.
That's a cool name, to be honest.
Is it? Maybe I think she gets away with it because her parents are rich and famous. But imagine a kid in your school running the Northwest.
That would be like
They would get
peak bullier.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It's like where you don't know like what direction you're going. Like
Northwest. South.
she would feel them. Someone's confused.
That's so mean. Okay. Anyways, so that's my topic. What are some of your topics?
Yep, blind rankings.
No, I mean like topics specifically.
Let me pull them up here. I have a good few, so I'm just gonna.
Cleo, don't look. Her screen is like so dark.
Yeah, I decked it so much just so
It looks like it's off from here. Honestly, I should just do that.
I have YouTubers, classic. I have singers, like completely different ones.
You
Like,
know,
I have 2 different lists
Yeah.
of singers.
Do you know crazy? The thing that I had was like Ariana Grande's different races.
Blackiana, Latiana.
Yeah.
Arigato
Like,
Grande.
there's actually at least 5.
Yeah.
Arigato Grande. I love that.
What's your favorite?
Your favorite
was like-
Ariana Grande race.
Mine is Blackiana. Blackiana was definitely the best.
Wow.
That has to be the
You're
best.
like she's like 5 shades darker and she has a literal black scent. It's weirder now that we're looking back. It's so much crazier.
But like, I feel like her best songs came from Blackiana.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I think I just like I saw like the Asian face and I was like, and that's the only thing. Like it's just that one face. Maybe another picture as well.
That's her now, like really pale.
That's her. She's back to her white.
She's cooking.
It's kind of like, wow, you realize how white she is. Like she looks at me, girl.
Also, so yes, And sometimes like it's really rare, but sometimes she'll like slip out of her Glinda accent into her
Oh my
normal
God.
accent.
Have you seen that like clip of her and she's like doing tarot reading on the set of Wicked and she's like, yeah, so like next week, blah blah blah, and then someone comes over and she's like, hi, and it's like, oh,
It's so weird.
it's really weird.
Mm.
It reminds me of a person.
Reminds me of like, you know, when people do like method acting and stuff.
Yes.
Like fair enough, but like she's pretending like that's her.
her.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. That reminds me of what's his name, Austin Butler after Elvis. Like, he had that accent. It was like, come on. But like he might have honestly, because he was, I don't know if he was method acting, but he was doing that.
This accent. It's like, girly, you know how
You ain't never sounded like that
you
before.
were a surfer boy.
Yeah.
You were in Shepe's Fabulous Adventure, and you did not.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah.
He played her love interest, and in real life, they're cousins.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go into minority time, right?
People has a lot to say.
Oh yes.
I just wanted to bring up something real quick. Have you guys seen the new Phineas and Ferb reboot?
No.
I've seen
Is
it.
there
The
a
revival.
triangle? Oh, okay. Is it still animated?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks
I was
exactly the
imagining-
same.
I was imagining
Yeah.
live action.
Oh, that'd be
I feel like
so
that's-
scary.
Yeah, like a triangle with like a little tuft of hair at the top.
And like queer dimension.
I've seen bits about it that like their mom disappears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually, because they released the first episode.
Okay.
So I watched like they released like 15 like part TikTok, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Of course, I am.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
I always do that.
Well, you have something to say?
No, keep
Oh.
going.
You an Instagram Reels girl?
She's a YouTube Shorts girl.
I mean, I am, but like, if you're gonna watch Phineas and Ferb, we might as well watch the whole.
Well, I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus, so
Oh, it's a Disney. I don't think it's like Nickelodeon or something.
no, definitely Disney. Anyway, good episode. Feels exactly the same.
It's good.
Yeah, it was good episode. Yeah,
Well, like, so is it just like like what does that mean?
it's
Like,
just
better
the exact
animation.
same thing.
It's like a year later though. Like they've gone through another
Yeah.
year of school.
So it starts off with
So
like
their never-ending summers on.
Wait, no. Oh, yeah. I forgot that was the whole point.
Yeah. But also they were like, there's 104 days during vacation. They went way over 104
So
episodes.
funny. I never realized that. But also, I feel like I saw an episode where they were grown up.
There was a
yeah.
few. There was a few.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, they just kind of flash forward every now and then.
I thought that was the last episode of Phineas and Ferb.
It might have been, but
Maybe Ferb like speaks for once and he's dating Vanessa. Was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, there seemed like
Vanessa-
older.
Vanessa is like the one that wears all black, is it?
Yeah, she's Doofenshmirtz's daughter.
Yeah. And then Phineas is dating.
Isabella, yeah.
Yeah, that was that was to me like the last episode because I never watched it.
Probably was.
I never watched it, but I just saw them. As
you
like,
never watched it.
I never watched
Really?
It was such a good show.
It was like those random episodes. I kind of.
His plot was controlling me.
Oh no, no.
Oh.
The squirrels in my pants.
Squirrels in my fans. Squirrels in my fans.
More than this. Cool.
Chicky chicky means I love you.
Wow. That's what my baby said. And my heart says something.
I feel like a minority right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that show was so good. Like, I'm actually like, should I like watch the rest of it?
I don't know. It was just one of those. I guess it was also like I didn't have a concept of time as a child, so I was like, if something's on the TV, I'm watching that. Yeah, and Phineas and Ferb was never on, and so it was like SpongeBob that was never on either.
SpongeBob. MinoriTEA Time. Speaking of Phineas and Ferb, do you know the thing about Dan Povenmire? Like the maker, he's also the voice of Doofenshmirtz, but he got like a divorce between the thing. Yeah, it's just tea.
No, am I wrong? Isn't he divorced and isn't Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's like kind of what was
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Just sad for him. Yeah, it does.
I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't personally know him either.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
It feels like you met him.
it's actually my dad.
Oh my gosh.
More rock.
To be fair, I've never heard like you never talk about your dad.
Yeah.
Is he even?
He's a cartoon who like has a nemesis that's a platypus. I don't like to talk about it. It's kind of a sort
Oh,
of.
you're supposed to have black hair then.
Oh, is that your sister?
Have you never seen Hannah Montana? Like Wigs exists.
You got
We
her.
will.
You got
What
her.
is the new channel?
Podcast. Bringing
Out
out
of their ego me. Just like, ooh.
I like it. Okay. Anyways, I want to say one last thing about minority time. Do you have anything else?
No, but if you want to build up anything.
One last thing. I just want to talk about FYP real quick.
And talk about mine.
Yeah.
Finally, your
Do
project.
you want to talk about yours?
Yes, I can talk about everything that went wrong for me because I don't know what's wrong with me, but like everything just goes wrong at once. Because just talking about this semester,
Yeah.
from Christmas to now, so yeah, semester 2, semester 2, we started off back 1 week, first week going well. I was like, I'm gonna go into this. I did a full style challenge. That was where my project was at. I went to McDonald's in a ball gown.
Can I just ask real quick, what was your project last semester?
Last semester, it was a style challenge to like give people a confidence boost. So it was like rediscovering confidence by dressing really outlandish. So you're inviting judgment, and that's where it was. And it was meant to be a challenge to get people in on it, and it was called Dare to Wear. And I did it myself to show that it would be good. And I went to McDonald's in a ball gown.
That's really brilliant.
Yeah, and I went to Manhattan Point Shopping Center for 6 hours in high-heeled boots, a fur coat, and a sparkly pink dress.
Why 6 hours? What were you doing?
I was with my mom. She likes to shop. Yeah, yeah, that's why it's 6 hours. But yeah,
So bring a spare.
no, I was committing, girl. I had my mom recording me going up and down the escalator. I had people watching me. It was
That's really impressive.
it was honestly, I had a confidence boost by the end of the week, and I was like, I proved it went well. And then I showed it to the lecturers. I'm not gonna name nobody.
You could have bleeped that.
Bleep. But I showed it to the lecturers, and they were like, "What is this?" They were just like, "This is so boring," and I was like, "Okay."
That's really entertaining.
Yeah, and then the next week,
That is so interesting.
So entertaining.
I was impressed with myself, but I get what they meant. They kind of wanted you to be like, they were like, my friend dressed like a dinosaur and went out in public. And I was like, okay.
Well, I mean, that would boost people's confidence, but
Yeah. I wanted it to be doable. It was also about like using the untouched clothes in your wardrobe. You know, like the things that you're saving for a special occasion. Because I personally have like 4 ball gowns that I've gotten from charity shops. All less than a tenner. Love that. But when do I wear a ball gown? I rarely go to a ball. So I was just like, I'll just wear my ball gowns.
yeah,
And that's what I did.
that actually reminds me of. Sorry, just real quick. I think that's such a good idea. But I saw this reel where it was like someone hosted a party, but it was like the dress code is something that you can't wear anywhere else.
Love that.
Yes, that's a
It's
really
not
good.
such a good idea. If I host that, you should come in your ball gowns.
Yeah. I should.
I'll come in my dino costume and you come in your ball gown.
Yes.
Amazing.
That would be great.
You'll come in this.
Good.
Adorable.
Well, clearly I'm wearing it already, so
I love it. I love the pants, by the way.
thank you. Yes. You guys can't see it, but trust.
They're good. They're so good.
Smash.
Yes.
Who are you?
Slay, Carpenter.
Yeah, the podcast alter egos are coming out.
Really?
Yeah. But anyways, like, yeah, let's see. Okay. So that's where we are at Christmas. Then first week back, I'm like, okay, back to it. I've done the style challenge. I'm going to show them. I'm going to start working on it. And first week, get some not so good feedback. They don't like it, but I can work on it.
Yeah.
Then I go into the bathroom. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm going to go to bed. And suddenly I'm on the floor. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I'm like, I'm not in my bed. I'm on the floor of my bathroom. And my head, it really hurts. And then my sister comes
right. I had no idea where this was going. Sorry, it was a panic check. What's happening?
All right, this is just part of the lore, guys. But my sister comes in and I'm like trying to sit up and I can't, and I'm very sick and I'm like, oh God, I can't breathe. And she's like, girl, what happened? And it turns out I fully fainted in my bathroom and just landed on my head right back and had a really bad concussion.
That's where you got your concussion.
That's how it got the concussion, yeah. So then I had really bad concussion. I had to go to the hospital and they were like, what is wrong with you? But yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah, and then they had to be like, yeah, you need like heart monitor because like, why are you passing out? And I was just like,
No, dude, is this a complete lie? But like, can a concussion not cause like internal bleeding?
it can. That's why I had to go get a scan. And they were just like, you're okay. But yeah. So then that happened. I was out for a month. I couldn't. I was like broken. Then I got an extension because we had a 6-week deadline. And I was out for 4 weeks and I couldn't do anything. Like anytime I tried to do anything, my mind was like whole. So I didn't do anything. Then I got an extension for an extra month. So I was a month behind everyone to begin with. And then
What month was this? February.
this was February, yeah. So I came back just before No, I came back the week after our midterm break in February. So I went to 1 week of college and I was out until after midterm, which was kind of nice but awful. It sucked. And came back. I got these stupid fluorescent lights. Oh, I had to wear them glasses. They were like tinted because I was like, I can't see. And I was just miserable.
Yeah.
But I tried my best. And then I got through it. I did the 6-week submission. Weeks later, turns out they never graded that. I found that out like last week. They were like, girl, we never graded that. I was like, so I didn't have to submit that.
Right. Was that not just they forgot to grade?
Yes, but they gave me the option of just going for the grade at the end of the year or doing the 6-week mark, like catching up and then continuing at the same time. And everyone was like, maybe you should just get the mark just to be safe. And I was like, okay. So then I put together the thing, but then they didn't grade it anyway. So I should have just left it and had that extra time, but whatever. Then we had picture day, the photo shoot day of portraits. And I wake up with double-barreled pink eye for the first time in my life. Did you know about this?
No.
Oh my gosh, it was bad.
What is pink eye? Just pink in your eye?
Pink eye and yellow gunk coming out. And I swear to God, your eyes, you just want to haul them out of your head. It was bad.
Like itchy?
Yeah, it was so bad. And I came in and the photographer was just like, I see, like I can edit.
I see.
Yeah, I can see. And it's like purpose. He like took pictures and he was like, okay, I'll edit it. And then so much that when there was reshoots, I went back and he just, I don't know this guy, but he looked at me and he was just like, pink eye. And I was like, yeah. So he recognized me and he keeps talking to me.
He's American. Why would he assign pink eye? Why would he do that?
I was just like,
Wow. Because I know nothing.
Yeah. I wish I got that portrait though. I should have requested the original picture of me with the pink guys.
You could probably get it.
Well, I don't know his name though.
You could get it from Val.
Maybe.
Well, ask Val for his email. I feel like it's worth it for that, being honest. It'd be funny.
What else happened? Yeah, there was the pink eye. There was the concussion.
Did the second portrait go well?
Yeah, that was okay. That was
Yeah, I saw the picture. It's good.
It was fine, you know. And it like makes you laugh and you're like, ha. So not the best picture.
I will say I didn't notice anyone's picture in our Inviscom, but I was like, oh, it's like everyone's came out good.
That's good.
And then Chelsea was like, maybe it's because, like, no offense, you sent me your picture, or I saw it, I can't remember where, and I saw it close, and I was like, oh, he did us both dirty. Mine's just really bad. But then in there, like, just
it's further away. Yeah,
it's further away, but like, hers is like perfectly fine. I think everyone's looked fine.
I think so too. We all look great, guys.
Now one has a Mendar, but
yeah,
mine isn't in there.
That's so upsetting.
I'll just draw myself in there.
Excluding you.
They should just put the black box that they did.
Yeah, for that.
True. What happened to him?
I don't know. I guess he just didn't go to the portrait or the photo shoot.
I hope he's alive.
Yeah, I showed up with pink eye. I showed up with pink eye because I had so many excuses this semester that I thought that our lecturer didn't believe us or believe me. Yeah. So I showed up with pink eye just to knock on the door when she was in there and be like, yeah. And she was like, oh my gosh, she thought I was crying. She was like, are you okay? Oh, no. And I was just like, I went for the photo shoot, but as you can see, I'm not okay. And she was just like, I genuinely think that she maybe thinks that a concussion is a disease because she was like,
oh, this is used to over there.
This was like 2 months after the concussion, and she was like, does this have to do with your condition? And I was like, what? And she was like, here, like concussion, and I was like, no, it doesn't cause pink eye 2 months later.
I love how they're just like using any excuse, just like not to give you an extension for something. Like, I don't know what a concussion is. Like, what is that?
I find that hard to believe. How can you not know?
They know that.
But also, I was going to say, did you not write like a formal email being like, I have a concussion? This
oh, yeah. I had multiple doctor's letters, some from hospitals, some from MTU doctor. That's the one they really listen to, which is kind of wild. But the MTU doctor is very good. I love her. But yeah, so I got an extension for the week 6, but then that was kind of it. And then like just a load of things happened. Every opportunity, like Easter break, I was like, I'm gonna like really get into it, catch up on it. Uncle dies, have to go up north. So I was like, what is that? I see.
Well,
thank you.
Up north where?
Northern Ireland.
Ooh.
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Stop. When was this?
Easter break, so like
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like there was more that happened. It was just one after another. Someone stole my doll. My crippled fire cramps Carly. And that's her name.
You don't need to call her.
Crippled fire cramps Carly. Or cramp crippled Carly. She wears sanitary pads and she had a tampy walking stick.
So this implies that your other two Barbies have names as well.
Yeah.
All the Barbies have names.
They don't sing.
Have you met? Yes.
Gambling Gabby.
Gambling Gabby, your favorite. Diabetic Deborah. She has the sweetest sense of style. Bedbug Betty.
Bedbug?
Bedbug Betty. Bedbug, yeah.
You know the ones with the arms.
Mm-hmm. Arms sticking out. Yeah. She's too lazy to care what she wears. I hope it's Bedbug. Who else is there? Wait, what does Diabetic Deborah wear? Diabetic Deborah wears a lot of sweet wrappers that I've been collecting for years and years and years. And so much so that there is one of the old quality street wrappers, the see-through ones that were discontinued years ago. I'm such a hoarder girl.
Okay. Well, but like, look, it came in handy.
Yeah. I should have worn my other coat because it's filled with pistachio shells in the pockets. I'm not kidding. I really hoard. But they have uses, guys. Did you see my project? Alcoholic Alice. I use the caps off of all the beer cans, and
that's so fascinating. You have such a crafty project.
I know. I kind of loved it.
Like, you could really be bothered.
Oh yeah. By the way that the project went towards the end is I kept having a lot of, issues with the project, and I felt like I was being treated like a kid, so I acted like a kid and started playing with Barbies. And then I just started dressing them up, and then I was like, you know what? These are my dames, And then you dress insane like a dame. And it's about encouraging women to rediscover their childlike confidence by playing dress up.
I love that. And
your website came out really good too.
Thanks.
It's like really nice.
Website.
Yeah, the light?
Or did you guys meet you up with them? It's just a mock-up thing. It's the Dame House because the Society of Women. They meet up for monthly play dates where they have like not so grown-up play dates. They have tea with the dames.
I love that.
And they also have wine and wine.
I was just gonna say I want to go, but never mind.
I mean, like wine and like wine.
No. Or
wine as in like wine about
wine
what?
as in wine.
W.
I say that.
Like wine.
Do that. It's wine. I was gonna say I want to go, but never mind. Can't drink. But you said tea parties.
So yeah, you will tea party. Gorgeous. And also there's dress up parties. But yeah, they all have names. We love them. There's Clean Freak Frankie.
I love that.
She wears a glove. Couch Potato Patsy. Love her.
What's she look like?
She literally wears a potato and sits on the couch. I cut the shape, I cut the silhouette of her body into a potato. No, that would have been smart, but she's a literal potato.
That's so good.
So what did you do? Then did you put the potato around, like did you put her lens in the potato? I put
the shape of her body into the potato. So she can wear it.
Okay.
Also, potatoes rot super quick.
Yeah.
They turn black in like an hour.
So what did you do?
I took the picture real quick.
Picture. Oh,
yeah.
We had the tree there, did you?
Yeah, but there's like more on the website, and I had like a load more posters. But we're limited in space, whatever.
It's like your display looked really nice.
Thank you. My doll you stolen.
I didn't see your display with the 3 dolls.
Yeah,
there's only 2 there. What happened to the doll?
I don't know. But as you see, there's a website, the MTU Showcase Exhibition 2025 graduates thing. There's additional pictures of our exhibition space that I did not take. And I noticed that everyone has like 5 or 6 pictures. It'll be like the ones we uploaded of our project. And then someone took a picture of the space, uploaded it. Mine has a butt ton of pictures. It has like 9 pictures or 10. And they're close-ups of the Barbies, including the third cramp crippled Carly, who is missing. And there's a real close-up of her. And I'm like, whoever took this picture seems to have been a fan. Seems to have been a fan. And I want her back.
So funny. You should email them.
Yeah.
That's your doll.
I wasn't in the limited edition.
It was Barbie from Barbie Nutcracker. The original. I have her original dress. I removed it to make her cramp crippled Carly. But the doll itself is worth €150. That's insane. Yeah. And it's my sister's. And
if I was your sister, I would.
She's fuming.
And you.
Oh, yeah. She said she doesn't blame me, but she blames the house.
That's true. I think the lab.
To be fair, it was in an unlocked corridor. That's not really there.
I was just gonna say, like, this is your graduate project. Why is it like unsupervised?
Yeah.
I feel like it's up to the. Don't want to hate on them, but I feel like it's up to the lecturers to ensure the safety. Like, there should be cameras there, or it should be locked.
There should definitely be cameras.
Like, so adamant that like, oh, the big room needs to stay locked, based by the products. What about the corridor? What if you hadn't, like, your book is so like handcrafted, like that kind of that.
Oh, so
that's one of a kind. If someone just took that or misplaced that, that's gone.
I remembered another thing. The space that you got for the exhibition originally, that's where I was told I was going to be.
Yeah.
So I was in Grand. Showed up on the day. My space was squashed between other students from CDM, and they had more space than I did. They both had like,
But they only had like.
they had, so it's like one of them didn't have a poster or anything. It was just a stand. But I measured and I had 40 centimeters of space, and I had prepared for 1.5 meters. And I was like, because I had 3 trees to hang up and I had no space. So I was like, what do I do? And they had double the space as me, and I was so stressed. I was like, what do I
They
do?
cannot. Why would they just change the thing like that?
Well, it's like people move around and stuff. But it was like
your permission.
the lecturer, though, he thought that I was CDM, so he didn't measure out my space.
Which lecturer? Our one? Okay.
Mr. lecturer.
Okay.
And he was just like, oh, I didn't measure your ears. And he was just like estimate it. And he was just like, just kind of guess off of them. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And then like CDM were there, and I was like, can I get them to like nudge over? And it turns out, it turns out Veronica, she was at like the beginning. She was given like free amounts of space. Yeah, of like the row that I was in.
Yes.
She was given like 3 amounts of space. I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, I actually have a lot of space. Do you want me to move over? And I was like,
That's so.
so then we got everyone to just
Hold on.
over.
Are you saying the space that you have now is the space that you have after you
After visiting everyone.
Stop.
Yeah. And it's still small, isn't it?
How small was it?
It was.
I feel
I
so
had it
bad.
at A4, like at A4 and A3. Like my plinth was kind of like bigger. Also, I had the wrong size plinth. I had a tiny plinth, and I had the dolls and the thing. That was my fault. I put down a small plinth, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I underestimated.
This was because I didn't even end up using my space.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I remember being like, "Whoa, my space." So that's how it too. I was like, "It's fine." But then I came in one day and it was gone, and I was like,
This was a
But then it all worked out, so it was all good. But Chelsea was there with me, and she shared the panic of me being there till like 6 p.m. People,
You're the last
you were
thing
installing.
for the last 2 people nailing things in, like putting up full on shelves. I have 3 posters to hang up, and I take the longest out of anyone because it was just a long day of a mental breakdown.
At least it was worth it. Your display was.
It was fine.
It was
top notch.
very nice.
Something that was nice is that on exhibition day, my sisters came. They were like, we were trying to look at your thing, but people keep looking at it because they want to see the dolls. And I was like,
I was gonna say both of yours are really crafty.
yeah,
Like yours
was
is how you couldn't replicate the what you had.
I'd like to see someone try.
Scary. I mean, even you, like, and also you.
Yeah.
That is so crazy to me. Sorry. Like, it's so crazy to me that your book was just there and it's one of a kind. Like, if someone took that, it's gone.
Gone forever.
Did you take pictures of everything after you put like all the envelopes in it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Like, there's some really cool stuff there, and it could have just been taken.
Like, it's so insane that they were so like. What's another? I keep saying adamant, but they were so like gung ho of keeping
The doors locked.
the doors locked.
Yeah.
I wanted to get one of the the levels, and it was just sitting there, but the doors were locked, and I can't remember who I talked to, but they were like, oh yeah, the doors are locked for safety and stuff. Like, I have enough to get the leveler and stuff, and I was like, damn, the corridor is just open. It's just open. Someone, I won't say who, but someone said that's on you to make sure your dolls stay there.
Me?
What
Did you not tell Leaf?
Did you not tell me that? I don't want to.
Oh, I said it to someone, and
They said it's
she was
on you.
kind of just like, tough luck.
I
And
that would have made me so angry. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's your it's your.
I was told to get rid of the
responsibility.
dolls because it looked messy, but I think they looked fun.
No,
There was too many to begin with, but like I feel like just the 2 or 3 would have been nice, but now it's only 2.
That was part of your display, though.
Yeah. Part of the lore.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was yours. But your FYP is done.
It's over and done.
It was brilliant. It was amazing.
Thank you. As was yours, but I only saw a little visual bit.
Did you see it?
I saw like
Why?
I saw your setup before the book was there, and then it was gone.
Oh yeah,
It was
because I forgot the
full.
book and I was going to bring it the next day. But then the next day was the day that everything had to be done. And then Gwen was like, fill out the IEC form. Yeah, I was like, bye. I took my stuff back.
Also, by the
Is
way,
my stuff on the graduate website? So I hope not. It's like,
You know what? I'll check
oh,
over
you know what happened? I didn't realize how big my thing was. It was big. And my like, it was a really nice space.
that
to
was
be
the
fair.
space I prepared for. And I did the song you want to ask.
Was that, you know, the thing that she sent us?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the size?
Yeah.
Oh, because it looks so much smaller in the like template. But in person, I was like, that's a lot of space. So I had 3 A3s.
Yeah. I used 3 A3s, but I actually had like 3 other coasters that I couldn't use. So I was like,
I'm so sorry about that.
oh no, it's fine. It's not your fault.
Oh, yours is here. Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at that.
No.
The first image that comes up is this frame you had.
Oh,
The green
that was
frame.
cool. That is morbid. You're not supposed to look at it from the bottom. You're supposed to look at it because you're supposed to be looking at it standing up. And the plinth is in here. So then you can see the white.
We're going to have to put you in the book if you're on the website.
Yeah.
How could we in the book?
The graduate book.
Yeah, can they take that? Like, my book isn't on display.
Yeah.
Can they please take that off? Maybe I can Photoshop my book in. Take a picture of my book and Photoshop it.
You could, yeah.
I also want to change my book because I ended up printing it A4. And I also was too ill to be doing all those 100 pages. So I had like the better by 50. It's on my mouth like that. But it's fine. But I have like 50 or something pages. And I'm like, now that I have time to work now more, I want to do all the pages I'm going to do. But yeah. And I also don't want to do A4 because it looked a little weird. I want to do like the square format or something.
That'd be cute.
I had a bigger size. It's like less than A3, more than A4. But it's so expensive to get it printed.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
because
printing is so expensive.
they have to print it A3.
One girl said she spent like €400 because she went to someone else to get it binded, and it was big.
Yeah.
Pricey.
€400.
On one book.
That's not okay.
I feel like there should be like a bursary or something.
There should be.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
She should let us know who that is so I never will there.
Yeah, honestly, like yeah.
You might be better off getting it from an online
Yeah.
because
I'm thinking just going to and just getting a 210 by 210 square. I'd rather it be like a little longer than a square, but they don't do that. So
There's a custom option. I had a custom one.
custom goes, the biggest is like 210 goes this way.
Yeah.
Whereas the height you can change. But it's like, I don't want that. I don't know. Money's good. This is all weird. Why it's really annoying. Why would they do that? Anyways, FYP, over and out.
Well, by the way, that doll that went missing didn't even go missing like anywhere near the exhibition day. It was like we set up on the Friday, and then the like Monday that we came back, it was gone.
yeah.
So it was definitely the people who took the pictures.
Yes, it 100% was. I thought maybe a student passing by would be like, "Ha, that's funny," but nah. I say whoever took that picture was like, souvenir for me.
That's crazy.
I want to know.
And they were like,
who it
let me
was.
get a close up of this.
What it was? Who were taking the pictures? It looks like a professional timer.
You should get in contact with me. Maybe.
Especially because it was an expensive piece. Like they should definitely have cameras or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, why was that on lockdown?
That is
But the corridor doesn't even have cameras.
There's definitely cameras. There has to be.
Is it?
There has to be. It's leading up to.
So then go look at the cameras.
Yeah.
I just assumed there wasn't because we didn't do anything about it. You need to get that all. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her. It's her.
So, do you want to move on to blind rankings?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
How long have we been going for? We didn't know.
Like half an hour.
That's fine. It's earned it. You go first.
I go first.
You go first. Because yours is an actual blank.
Okay. So let me see which one I want to start with. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I might have stopped your accounts just to see which celebrities you do or don't know.
I know so many celebrities. I don't follow them.
But just so you have a better understanding.
Wait, so is this do we like them or their presence? Or,
Yeah,
like, what are we ranking them on?
You're ranking them on 1 is the one you fuck with the most,
Oh, okay.
and then 5 is
I
don't
not
like
a-
this person.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
1 is Greta Thunberg and 5 is Taylor Swift. Okay, let's go.
Oh, Taylor Swift shade.
Since the beginning of
Oh, the
time.
Swifties are gonna come for you.
Yeah, since the beginning of time. Like, no, I don't.
The Swifties
care.
are coming for you.
She's an eco-terrorist. She is an eco-terrorist.
I'm
There's
not
no
gonna
point
say.
in us-
I'm not gonna say yes or
Oh,
no.
I will.
But,
I will.
She could do so much for this world, and what's she doing?
Nothing.
thing is that she's holding hands with Travis Kelce.
Oh, right. He gives off, like, there's... Okay, you'll know that reference. You know how Timothée Sharma and Kylie Jenner? No, but like Timothy.
Yeah.
Timothy, not first name business. Shelby, Mr. Shelby. He's very much like a French rodent. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that guy, Dylan Minette or something like that? Minette?
Yeah.
He's a very, like, his wife is very, like, racist German. Do you know what I mean? Do you, like, when you get
This is German.
when you fill off his picture, when you
I
get
know,
a
yeah.
vibe from someone's face. Have you heard the French rodent one?
He's so French rodent. He really is.
Term for Timothy Chalamet.
I don't see the Dylan Minette one. He was in 13 Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why.
Oh, that guy scares me. I have a fear of people with black hair and blue eyes, specifically men. I don't know why. Really,
I have just fear of many game over.
That is so fair.
Anyway, there's a specific picture, and it just gives off racist German. He could be the nice guy on the planet. Anyway,
Yeah, he's Nazi vibes. Like,
He's like voted for
Don't say
Trump
a
vibes.
huh?
Voted for Trump secretly vibes.
No, I was gonna say, the reason I brought those up was to give you like an idea of what I'm talking about. Travis Kelce, that's how you pronounce his surname.
Yeah,
gives off like very Trump heavy vibes.
he does. He is always.
Is he? Is he?
I feel like he is.
Because like that's the vibe he gives off.
he gives
He doesn't exactly give off liberal.
No.
But also Taylor Swift, I feel like she wouldn't like. She's very much like Kamala Harris. Oh Lord, can't speak.
I feel like she likes to like slaughter animals in her free time.
But like she,
Type I get. No offense.
that's the way. No, all fair. Because
Slaughter
that's it. I
animals.
call someone a
Is it
racist
her
Sherman
eyes?
is a French rodent.
You look at their eyes and you're just like,
There's something in there that's
She
sinister.
gives stands for what's right, but has a racist boyfriend.
when it's
I was just gonna say like she's very much like a what the left like a left
Yeah.
person. I don't know what to call it.
Left liberal.
Yeah, but she's dating someone who's a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can compromise on something that big.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people do.
Anyway, you don't even have to get into her like politics. Just her like eco-terrorism alone is enough.
Like that's so perfect.
Because like, why are we out here recycling and being like carbon footprint and
she has
her,
a private jet to every gas station for her kids or whatever.
yeah.
So
So that's 5.
we'll go singers.
Huh?
Blind ranking singers.
Okay.
Go for it.
There's 5 of them.
As people are on their voices.
Let's see voices.
Okay.
Let's see voices.
That's so subjective.
It is subjective, but that's what the ranking was.
Personality. Let's see.
Let's do
Let's do
voices.
overall. But like, let's take voice into account. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Let's start off with
How many are there? Like, what are we?
there's 5.
Okay.
One's
So
5.
5 is worst, 1 is best.
Yeah.
In your opinion.
So we'll start off with Sabrina Carpenter.
Shit. I don't know who's on that.
Yeah, isn't else is just gonna come up.
Because she's gonna throw a rogue one in there, like the Chainsmokers.
I should have put that one in. That's funny.
I'm gonna say 2.
2?
Yeah.
Where are you
I'm
going
gonna
for?
say 3.
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust her. She's moved.
There could be some
4.
really bad ones. That's what I'm preparing for.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's pretty. Like I like her songs.
She's not 2 for me, but like I'm playing
like mid.
I'm playing the game.
Wait, you need to agree.
No, we don't.
You need to agree. Yeah. Oh, you need to agree together. Which one?
No, because it'll be
2 or 3?
okay. Let's
2 or
go.
3?
Let's go 3. Let's go 3.
Okay, mid round.
This is your first one, so
Yeah.
yeah, I feel the game.
Okay, now we have Ariana Grande. Luckiana. There's Ariana Grande.
There's eras, streets, races. We have so many to choose from. But in terms of like singing,
So she
got that whistle on the
She's up there.
yeah, I have to be above Sabrina.
Yeah.
So 2.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
feel like
There's gotta be someone that hopefully.
Ooh, I don't know who you think is better. Okay. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh no, sorry.
I love that man, and I will not stand for any slander of that man. I have a strong opinion on that.
I'm trying to remember his voice. I'm trying to keep going.
That's
Let him. He's better than that. So
He has to be a good singer because he's what's it called? Probably.
everyone's so mean to him because he casts himself as the lead because he knows he won't get that role. He's an amazing playwright, amazing musician. He writes best songs. People don't like his voice. I like his voice. I think that it's niche, but like he's traditionally not considered like a good singer. But people like kind of mock him.
But
like,
he's in musicals and plays.
because he casts himself.
Oh,
He writes the plays and he puts himself as the lead.
Do you think he does well?
I think so.
I trust your opinion,
But also,
you're biased.
I wouldn't say that he's like
A great singer.
You wouldn't say he's number one.
on the little scale. I wouldn't say he's like whistle note, but he's gotten real good, and I love him.
But we have to.
He deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for his lyrics.
Oh,
That's all I'd say.
I'll look into him.
I'll look into him too.
Ooh, seems like you're not.
But I'm gonna let you do this ranking because I don't.
I will say for Lin-Manuel Miranda, on personality wise, he is above all, but
For sure.
singing wise, I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, 4.
Surely there's someone.
Did you see her smile?
Smile.
Who said I smiled? Like, I was actually frowning. I don't know what you were talking about.
We don't have like Dustin the Turkey as number 1. Who is that? You don't know Dustin?
Dustin who?
Dustin the Turkey?
I know
The
Dustin
turkey.
from Stranger Things.
Great. Irish legend.
We're not.
You're
you know what? As soon as you said the Irish legend, we went, oh.
He's not an Irish legend. Well,
Dustin the turkey.
he is, but not.
Is he a singer?
It's a turkey that sings. He represented Ireland in Eurovision and was the last time that he kind of banned us. We had Jedward, and then next year, Dustin the Turkey, and then we didn't get in for 10 years. And then we had Bambi Tug.
Who?
Bambi Tug?
You know, I didn't know she was Irish.
I didn't know Jedward were Irish. I thought they were the UK. Like,
Oh no.
They're not Irish.
They're Irish.
I love that for them. I love that for us. Who was that guy at the train station or the bus station that you were like, you don't know this man? Burr or something? Simon Aaron Burr?
It was Ollie Murs.
Ollie Murs?
She doesn't know Ollie Murs.
Do you know?
Irish legend?
English.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I take it back. Take it back.
That's exactly what sounded like. And she was like, no.
Really? Where were you in the 2010s?
I was not.
He was
keep
up
singing
there in
this.
the UK charts.
I hit a
keep
song
saying
with
this.
Demi Lovato.
I was not self-aware until like 2015, 2014. Like, I genuinely don't remember thinking before then. I don't know.
Next, we have Bruno Mars.
One.
I agree.
I really like him. I don't know.
You love his voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say I like his voice. I don't know about him as a person. I don't know him.
His name's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he recently broke up with his girlfriend, so I'm hoping for a breakup album.
Oh, I think you said I'm hoping for a
Yeah.
chance.
I thought that's what I was going.
You know, I'm delusional, but I have a sense of reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in the same country. If I was, then there'd be a chance.
We're gonna hop on Royal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But wait, also it's because you don't know who's coming up, so you don't want to put Bruno Mars. Yeah, but Bruno Mars is good. We love.
Mhm.
Like the list is fine right now.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
And the last one is Macklemore.
Huh?
Macklemore.
Love Macklemore.
I do too.
You know what?
He can be a fight.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
I can't remember who it was for.
Nicole Miranda.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like this list.
Okay.
do too.
So the list goes 1, Bruno Mars, 2, Ariana Grande, 3, Sabrina Carpenter, 4, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and 5, Macklemore.
I think that's fair. I think people would swap Lynn and Macklemore, but
I think
I'm okay with that.
I would swap Lynn and Macklemore if I was like to choose this list as like what I'm listening to.
yeah.
And then it'd be a perfect list. Like that's what I would do.
Macklemore was in Cork the other day. They
I
had an
heard.
exhibition.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought he came to our exhibition.
I heard he was there. I heard he was in Dublin.
He was the night before.
But with Cork when we were going home, and then there was so many people all around.
Oh, is that what they were there for?
Because I was on the bus, you know that bus. I have to say something about that bus, no. But there was a woman sitting on the other side,
Mhm.
and she was talking about I don't know. They were speaking like proper Irish. No, like they were speaking proper Irish. No, they were speaking English. They were speaking English, but they were speaking with like the Irish accent.
Ah.
So I only caught like bits, and they were like something about town being jammed and stuff, and then they said Macklemore, and I was like, oh, okay. So maybe we could have met him. But we didn't, so that's that. Anyways,
All classrooms are closed for asbestos removal, apparently. Did you see the
Is that
signs?
why they're-
Did you see the signs? It says asbestos removal. It's like kind of like insulation pitting,
oh,
but it's
But-
really bad for you, like your
Yeah,
lungs.
it's like cancerous.
Yeah.
what?
So here right now,
I don't know.
we're breathing that in right now.
I don't know if it's actually asbestos or maybe the barricade they have just says that.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe that's what it
Products.
is. Although, why would they fly it up if it's not?
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's scary.
But at least they're removing it.
Yeah. In the classrooms we've been in for 4 years.
Yeah, all
that.
That's crazy.
If you have issues, we
Why would
like.
anybody use asbestos? Oh, maybe
It was
because
back in the day
yeah,
when stuff were being built.
when it was theatre, and the funding was low, and then they got $9 million, and they spent on what? We don't know. We don't know what.
I don't know. I'm fine.
We were like, they'll change the lab computers because they're proper shite. Nothing.
They did. They got the new Macs. All the
They don't work either. They're so bad.
There's like orange ones in there which are tailed.
They're so pretty. Yeah.
Just a
All the ratings came like just as really.
Just didn't really. This happened in my high school as well. As
Yeah,
soon as I left,
for mine too.
so many different like renovations.
I feel like it's always like a milestone. Like as soon as we finish, it's something else.
This is funny. That happened in my primary school as well. Like there was like scaffolding up for the longest time. This is a primary school in Glasgow.
Yeah.
But I wonder what it looks like now. But as soon as we left, all this construction and stuff. It's pretty fun. Anyways,
And the Banera. You marked the end of Banera.
every single time.
Every time.
That's really fun.
I know what the old and with the new.
Do you have a
You're just
something you wanted to like my fair?
I do. Okay. So I don't know how to because you wouldn't be ranking them because there's so many of them.
Oh,
But like what kind of
Sorry, it was baby names, was it?
baby names?
So is it real or fake or?
Yeah, I know they're real.
Oh,
But I just want to see what. Okay, maybe we could do what you'd give it out of 5.
okay. Yeah.
oh, given a score. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Because I don't know, or else you could do you'll keep that, or for your baby, or you'd pass it, or you'd be like, never,
Smash or
nobody
pass.
should have it. Special baby name,
Baby name, Smash or Pass.
or it'd be like, burn that name down. No, we should have that name. But yeah. So first name, pretty standard. Blue Ivy Carter.
I actually
Let's
kind of
go
like
with
you, Ivy.
Blue.
Yeah.
Forget Ivy.
It's
Blue.
giving Rio. You know that movie?
Yeah.
What was the real name? No one knows.
No one knows.
Let's remember
Andalou. Angelina or something.
Really?
I just know
Blue
it was.
isn't.
It wasn't. I know it was Anne Hathaway. That's all I know.
Oh, the actress. It's the name.
I
can't remember the part.
Like Angelina. I don't know. Like the maybe.
Anyway, Stormy.
Stormy baby.
Rise and shine.
You shine. Stormy as a name for your child.
I think it's one of those things that sounds nice, but like when you're actually looking at it, you're like, something about this is odd.
No.
Yeah, imagine applying or like something official and you're like, my name's Stormy.
It's like a dark cloud over your head.
Did you ever watch Winx Club?
Yeah.
I see Darcy Stormy. I hated Stormy. I hated her. But this is Stormy with an I, by the way. Stormy with an I.
Wait. So what do you guys think of Blue Ivy?
Not me,
I think
but I think it's one of the better celebrity.
Yeah,
if it's
that's what I
last name's Ivy, I think it works better. But if
Yeah.
it was something else, like
Also, her mom is Beyonce's.
Yeah.
like everything, yeah, you're Beyonce. It's fine.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 5?
5 good.
5 best.
I'd have to give 5
Oh, really?
because of the other ones there to come.
No. As a standalone, it's just standalone.
I kind of like the way it flows together. Blue Ivy.
Fair. Would you use blue?
No, I would
Okay.
not use it. I would not use any of these kind of names. I'm not trying to be quirky
Yeah.
with names.
Yeah.
Would you? So you pick Blue Ivy over Blue?
Yeah.
Because Ivy alone, I don't like.
Ivy's pretty standard name.
Is
People
it?
use- Yeah, people use Ivy. For
I've
long time.
never heard of a person named Ivy.
A lot of people.
Ever.
A lot of people use Ivy as a name.
Reminds me of Ivy Lead. Anyways, your
I'd give it like 3.82 out of 5.
I like that. Okay, fair. Stormy.
Story, I'm giving a solid
2.
0.8.
Oh, fair. I like that. Like, be specific.
Yeah.
Be ruthless. Be honest. Gwyneth Paltrow has a child
Apple?
named Apple Martin.
No.
Forget Martin because I guess Chris Martin's daughter. Apple. So I had to say Gwyneth Paltrow because I was like, I don't know if you know who Chris Martin is. I barely know.
Sculptor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, lead
Yeah.
singer.
Is John?
No. Anyways, Apple. I
I get
can't
3.
lie. You like what kind of like? I would never name my child Apple.
Isn't she like a bully? Like she's not the big
Hey, don't take that. Don't take that. Oh, Gwyneth is. Oop.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Sorry, that came out of nowhere. I was like, what? Sorry. No, Apple alone. You have to. So you're -3.
-3.
-3. Wow.
Be honest.
I'd have to give it.
It's not like Apple's gonna come after you now. She is a bully. I'm just kidding. I don't know her.
You don't know her at all.
Allegedly.
And she's really rich, so she could think of it.
She's a child, is she? Yeah, she's a teenager. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe she's like, I don't know how old she is. Maybe she's like 17, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, I'm gonna have to give it a. I'm like, do I like it better than Stormy?
don't worry about the other ones. Just
No, I'm trying to think of it in
Okay, you have to
comparison.
reference.
Yeah, reference.
I don't know.
1.5.
I like it. I like it. If it was for my child, 0.
Yeah.
If it was for someone else's child, like 3.5. I think it's so cute. Apple? I love telling him Apple.
I am
That's
Apple.
really cute.
But that child is going to grow up to be
But like a teenager named Apple is not.
It sounds
Steve
ridiculous.
Diver's a woman who works in Tesco.
Oh, wait, that's not Apple.
I can't lie.
A 5-year-old named Apple and a 35-year-old named Apple is fine. But like 15? Oh,
That's a bit dicey.
yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you're gonna go to the Tesco worker who's like scanning your items and you're like, Apple?
An apple from Apple, please.
Oh, she would be like, shut the hell up. She gets
It's like, I've done this all my life.
Yeah. Oh, do you know Jessica Simpson?
Mm-hmm.
Eric Johnson? Never mind. They have a child named Birdie. Listen, Birdie.
Yep.
Birdie May.
Like golf. Birdie. Isn't that how you say
It sounds really, really old. It sounds like elderly.
You know, okay, I have to put this out there then, just so you guys know. I really like old names. Dottie, adorable. Dottie is adorable. Maybe that's why Apple sticks with you.
I mean,
Birdie's adorable.
Birdie.
Birdie, let me show you the spelling as well, because spelling matters. Birdie. Birdie.
Like the singer.
I don't know what the singer is.
Does the singer spell it with an IE or with the Y?
Ooh, so synonym. Birdie, the singer, Marie.
She had like one really, really popular song back in the day. Let me see if I can look it up on Spotify.
And then her other name is May, Mae. Birdie May.
Birdie May. I don't mind that. That's kind of cute. Yeah. That is cute.
I'll give it a 1.
If
Oh, yeah.
it's short for like Bernadette as well.
Bernadette is such a cute name.
It was Birdie.
Sorry.
She had the song called Wings. It's If Wings Could Fly.
Oh, Birdie. I
Does she sound like?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 2000s, wasn't it?
See, it's out the way.
It has 300 million plays.
Wow.
279 million.
Good for her. One hit wonder.
No, her highest song. I know the song. It's called Skinny Love. It has almost 1 billion plays. 903 million.
How does it go? Surely I know it.
Hold on. I don't know if I can play this or get copyright stricken. I'll mute it.
Go to the chorus.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, how about Wings?
And no, I definitely know the lyrics.
Really?
I listen.
Crazy.
I started being alive after like 13, 14. I
That's
don't know.
insane.
I think she's British, isn't
Probably is.
Yeah.
Oh, she. I remember me. It's like, what does that have to do with anything?
she? Well, you being British, yeah.
Meant to be. I still live in like 2008. This is crazy to me.
You were born in 2008. What are you causing for? Yeah, that you born.
Wait.
Like,
Sorry, that actually shook me for a second. 2004?
yeah.
Wow.
You know, it's crazy that I'm older than Kira. Sorry, I'll bring it up every single time I can. It's insane. Like, to me, she was always like at least a year older. She's
Really?
younger than me.
You think she's older? She's
It's because she's always like more mature.
She's a very mature girl.
But
Like very immature.
I was very much like, oh, she's either like early 2003 or she's late 2002 for sure. She was like,
she does give that.
she was like my older, not sister, but like my older friend.
Yeah.
And then somehow her birthday was, or a while ago. When was that?
May 12th.
Yes, May 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And she turned 22.
And you're like, what?
Shock.
I did that
I
April
didn't
9th?
believe it. Yeah, I did that April 9th.
Yeah.
And 1 second, I'll get to it in a second. It'll get to me in a second. Your birthday, but yours is January 7th. Yes, we talked about this before.
February 20.
Fifth.
Fifth.
You got it.
I was there. I was gonna say 5.
Well
Yeah.
done. You're February child?
Yes.
That is insane.
I am losing all my student privileges at 21, which sucks.
Oh, but yeah, that's so.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you-
I go.
I was like, do you use like student Spotify and like things like that?
Prime I had for a while, but got rid of that. This, that free 6-month thing, and then I like the free trials, and then I kept them all. But yeah.
Do you not make different emails and into the free trials, no?
Yeah, but I think sometimes you have to register with like your MTU email, and it's gonna be like,
Oh, the student.
parents here no more.
That's so.
But for like leave care and stuff, it's like young adults, so that's off of my
Yeah.
age. So I'm grand until 25. I got time left.
You know what happened with my student card? Well, I had €4.50 on it. We talked about this last week. Sorry, I'll save it.
70 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because on close to €5 on it. I was like, can I get this refunded? And I emailed the IT service, and they were like, to get it refunded, you need to pay €10. Are you for real? People barely put €10 into that account in the first place. Especially since like after the scam thing, the cyber hack, hamburger. That was the other one. Hamburger. After the hamburger thing? No, the previous one, fear-based one. They stopped taking the cards at canteen. So you can't even buy food.
Yeah.
So now there's just $4.50.
It's just the printers, really.
I have a mind to print a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we wanted to put something up here for filming, minority rules.
That would be cute.
But we're leaving, so it's like,
Yeah.
what do we do?
We need to find a new location to
I'm
film.
sure you guys can still sneak in here.
Yeah, but
That's a bit odd.
It's not a Nancy thing to do.
The lecturers will be like,
Why are you
Did you not graduate? Were you here?
You should do a master's just to keep this room, honestly. Do you take stress meds?
no, but I should. I take everything and everything. MTU doctor.
But you do take a lot of things. I just can't keep up with what you take.
I should be, to be honest.
But not anymore. Like there's no stress.
Oh, that's another thing. Back to the MinoriTEA Time.
Mhm.
The last thing that happened at the very end of the semester is that I'm so low in vitamin D that I have osteopenia and osteoporosis in my spine at the age of 21.
Oh my god. It's a
Old
double
ladies, yeah, low bone density. The MT doctor sent me for a bone density scan just to make sure, and she called me. She was like, "Girlie, you're not okay." Yeah.
What happened, you thought?
She was like, "Not to scare you, but you're going to be in crippling pain by the time you're 30." And I was like, "Yeah." Like my mom
Because you can't
said,
gain bone density after
she
you
said,
hit us.
yeah, and she said that my bone density is really low, that I'm prone to fractures, and she was like, "It's not like something bad's going to happen." She was just like, "You could just like stand up too quickly," and you're like, "It's not."
Okay,
And I
no.
was like,
Never stand up too quickly.
Yeah.
Never lie down too quickly.
The way I was went to go rock climbing the other day with Dara and Kira, and they were like, "You can't do that," and I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "You'll break your back," and I was like, "I'll be fine."
Or like,
No.
If you try to go, we'd have to like tie you there and
Yeah,
because
honestly. Well, so what causes that stress?
Low vitamin D,
Low vitamin D.
calcium, them bones.
like if you didn't,
Calcium.
if you were growing up and you didn't have a lot of calcium and stuff, you wouldn't have been able to absorb
I mean, like
milk,
milk.
Okay,
My big thing is sunlight. I don't get a lot of that. Like
especially here in Ireland.
the walls are grey, but I normally blend into things that are white. She's girly.
You're very milky.
I'm very milky. Yeah.
And you have your undertone is the same as also.
My veins are like clear through my skin. Do you see it? I have like a prong.
This one is fake. You have natural blush though, that's cute. Well, you're very free.
Aw, you're cute.
You just need to take care of this.
You're cute jeans.
You're cute.
You are cute jeans.
No, you are cute jeans.
It's on my jeans.
No,
That's not continuous. That's not. I just want to say one last thing. Take care of your fine, please.
I thought,
You're only 20. Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you're born in 2004.
2004. Yeah.
You're like a baby.
Maybe.
I was born like 1 year before that.
2003. You guys are like so much hair. But
I mean, look at Kira. She's supposed to be 2002 and so much.
Supposed to be.
supposed to be.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Birdie May. You didn't give that score. Did you?
Oh, I hate that too.
I
hate
give
it.
it.
That's fair. I feel like it's a name that I can understand if people hate it or if people love it.
I give it to you. Okay, I do have a favorite celebrity baby name, and I wonder if you have it on the list. And if you do, I'll be excited.
Keep it in mind.
It's like John Oliver or something.
It's a grown man, John Oliver. Baby name.
I feel like you can name a kid John now. It's like
Basic.
Yeah.
Tika.
It's like Sarah or
Setting
Mary.
them up for something not good. That's all I'm gonna say there.
Yeah.
Anyways, next name, True.
No, not True Jackson. Who's
Tom.
Isn't that like Kiki Palmer, like that Nicole
is that
baby?
it? Why do I think True Jackson? Oh, that's the TV show. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Whose name's True? I know that name.
Do you know Khloe Kardashian?
Yes.
True. I actually never heard the name.
Really, it's true. Really, it's true.
That family has
That's so
some
true.
questionable names.
They go to you know, I actually have I genuinely believe this, and I think the only reason they named those kids those names is because of they want the publicity.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
And she seems really icky. Like, why are you?
Did you see Kris Jenner's new face?
Yeah,
looks like
she
Kim Kardashian.
pulled back her muscles.
Honestly,
Oh,
Have you
gorgeous.
seen? Have you seen that meme of Homer Simpson going with his skin all clipped behind him because he was trying to lose weight?
Oh
I thought the front
yeah.
he looks very fit, but then it's all his his skin scrunched up. Yeah, they were like, "That's Kris Jenner right now." Well, I'm not joking. Who is her plastic surgeon?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan as well. That girl.
That's a
And,
new face. I don't know why they're so scared of wrinkles. They're so scared.
Have you ever seen the movie Debt Becomes Her?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good. There's a musical about it now, but it's Meryl Streep, and it's literally they make some weird pact. They drink blood or something to never age, but they can't die, and that's the thing. And it's these two women, and they hate each other, so they keep trying to kill each other, but they can't die. So they end up living looking absolutely grotesque because they want to be beautiful forever. Meryl Streep has a huge hole in her stomach where she was how the other woman shot a shotgun through her.
What the hell?
Yeah, and they just have to live like that. And by the end of it, their limbs are No, they can't die.
What do you mean? They're growing old though.
No, they don't grow old. That's
Okay.
It's
Is it
literally
which has
they have-
from them trying to kill
Yeah.
each other?
it's the thing that just makes them live forever. And the woman who gives it to them is take care of your bodies because it's like this forever now. And they just keep killing each other and just
That is such a nice.
It's really funny though.
That's
I need to
such
watch
a-
that.
That just describing. I'm not joking. That
It is
really
even isn't it?
No, I feel like I'm genuine. I think my heart dropped to my stomach. That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
No, but imagine, because I just imagine one of them hurting the other so bad that she's in a horrible situation, but she has to live like that forever.
I don't think they feel pain, but they
Imagine your head is shattered into pieces.
that happens
Forever.
Yeah,
Stop. This reminds me of The Substance. Did you guys watch that?
I didn't watch it, but I
I'm
thought
still
really
really
a really good movie. But it's similar vibe. Yeah. So she takes us on. I don't know. You don't need to spoil. No spoilers.
no spoilers. No, what's the What was it?
Huh?
What was the name?
True. Oh. True.
how is it spelled? Is it TRU?
TRUE. True. TRU grew. Yeah.
True, yeah. Oh, Gru, 10 out of 10.
Stop.
It gets higher, but higher.
Oral.
Yes.
True is a 0 for me. I can't lie.
Really, if your last name is Jackson, that's
That's a 5.
If-
Your last name
yeah.
is Jackson.
If your last name's Jackson, name your child for.
Mhm. Otherwise,
I'd give it a 1.
I'd have to give it a 2.3.
Wow, that's high. Okay.
I feel like it's really more normal than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
I just don't like names where it's true.
I don't like a lot of
Imagine being false.
Huh?
Imagine being false.
How do you spell that?
false.
ALSE.
False.
It's the opposite of true.
Sorry, that is insane.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not a fan of a lot of
Twins.
things
They're true and false.
I'm being false.
Imagine being
Oh.
and it's the wait.
It was like the false pregnancy, like you, or like like you thought you were having one and then you had another one. So
Yeah, it's like, but you don't know who the second one is. Well, whoever's born second, I suppose. Identical twins work so weirdly like that. So fun fact, fraternal twins are like in the family because it's like your genes, Whereas identical twin is like one, whatever it is it an egg that drops or whatever the women's thing. Say it's an egg. There's one egg, but then while the egg is like delegating different, like you're gonna be the brain, you're gonna be the skin, you're gonna be the skeleton, whatever. It goes, oh, I'm bored. You're gonna be another me. That's literally what it does, and it just clones itself.
That's so freaky.
So identical twins can happen to anyone. So weird. Because the little egg decides, like, I just want another. I think that's so funny. Whereas fraternal twins are like two eggs drop. Like,
yeah.
Also, I think someone described it as like fraternal twins are just two different children of yours just happen to be born at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
They just happen to be.
But identical twins, I feel like that's like so scary. You just keep calling them the wrong names and everything. Like,
And they definitely get switched. Like, I don't understand how they keep track.
yeah,
you'd have to like tattoo one of them.
yes, honestly, why not?
Do not tattoo your baby face. Okay, true. Anyway, we've done that. Luna. I feel like that's standard.
That's standard. I feel like so many people are.
Chrissy Teigen and John Legends.
I feel like that's like default after like 2018.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I feel like so many kids are named.
I only know Luna. I say it's standard because I know it's like common, but the only Luna I know genuinely is Luna Lovegood. That's the only Luna.
Luna's giving dog to me though.
Yeah, so many dogs have probably not here.
That's Max in my head. You cannot be naming your child Max.
Max and Ruby and Max. Sorry.
You've got all these random
Girls who remember the 2000s, and that's crazy, right?
How are you younger than me and you know all this?
I am mentally like 20 years behind where I am, which is insane. I'm 1 year old in my mind. Like, I'm still living. Hannah Montana is the most relevant
I feel like
thing.
mentally you are like a decade older than me.
Really?
You just
Maybe not a decade. Maybe we're like things like you're watching YouTube Shorts,
know so much.
so you're like a few years behind us. I think that's what it is.
Watch YouTube that much.
She only gained consciousness in 2015, so she's like,
I'm so
catching up.
serious. I think one of the first memories I have is like Harambe. I'm not even joking. You know that found out about that a few years after. It wasn't even at the time.
one of my first and like favorite memories is being in my buggy and turning around, and there's like a little gap, and you can see my mom's feet and people walking behind it, and I would watch people's feet, and then also the like plastic shields that would come
That
over,
is
and the
crazy.
rain. I remember going through Cork City and seeing the cobblestone and the rain dropping from it, and I loved the sound.
Kriwa.
I was like 2. I loved that buggy. I wish I could relive that.
You were alive for like a decade longer than me.
I feel like I feel
I'm
like
so
I've
serious.
lived my life. Like, I feel like I'm ready for retirement. It's fair. Like, I really am.
As soon as we're starting to go into the working
I
world.
know. I'm just like, give me my pension now.
Just have like 50 more years. It's
Luna. That's another topic, by the way. Our future. Your future. Esmeralda, guys.
oh no.
I kind of like it.
Wow.
I would never name my kid.
It's
But
not.
if I heard someone...
Are you a witch?
But listen to me. What? I think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't even know if that's her name. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black-haired green eyes. She was gorgeous.
she was gorgeous. Wasn't
Because you know how like there could be such a nice name, but you know someone with that name and you're like, oh, never.
I think the like short of it, as well as like Esme, you could call that like the short.
Bren Esme.
But I think this all Esme as well. I can't remember, but like I remember someone saying before, like it's like it's my name in a language, so it's like my name is my name. If you're like cute,
I think that Esmeralda was cute. It's one of those like I judge people's names in my head. Like I don't. If you say you don't judge people's names, you're lying. I should know you. It's okay.
it's very plain for Irish.
But I'm not
answer you.
used to Irish, so I think Quiva and Aoife are really cute.
My sister's name Biba.
That's really nice. I can't say.
I feel like they're kind of like joined together, Queeve and Eve.
My same as the game.
My sister's all right. We're Aoife, Niamh, Karina, Saoirse, Quiba.
Saoirse's another Irish. I'm like Saoirse. Oh, you know
Hey, Saoirse. That's how Saoirse Ronan says it. Saoirse like an Ursha, she's simple.
Yeah.
Saoirse.
I think my favorite Irish name is Oisin.
Oisin.
I don't even know if that's a boy or a girl. You know, I just
Boy.
like, oh crap, like, whatever. Can you not name the girl Oisin? Okay. I just think that's such a cute name. Are you joking? That's so cute.
Maybe like from the the myth, the fable.
Yeah, Oshina Dernanog.
You just spoke a different language.
Yeah, Oshina Durna no. I just know the only Irish I know is like when you're getting like off a bus at the bus stop and they start speaking Irish. I'm not gonna say it now, but I know it in my head. That's the
And
Irish.
trash the bus Aaron or
Ag tasha le bus there.
thank you for
No, it's
coming.
Mahagos.
yes.
Trash the bus Aaron.
And also August means and.
Is Sha?
I did my homework during Irish classes because I was like,
Really?
I did my homework.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I went to Gael school and then the Irish side of the Techering Ireland.
Oh,
So I did all my exams through Irish. I learned German through Irish, so I know Germanisch, not German.
That is like child abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned like the structure of sentences on dinner, on regular, on time, on art in Rodella.
That is just not okay.
Wait, hold on.
It was in
Public school.
no, not true. Wait, it was in draft. What is that? What is that place you live in?
Yeah, no, they have an Irish side.
Because when you say you go to this school, I think of like you travel by ferry to like an island. I genuinely because West of Ireland is where they speak Irish.
but it's
The
West
Gaels. I went to the Gaels for 2 weeks in Kerry, but there's 7 in Ireland.
Why did you do that?
It was part of school.
it was actually part of school.
Yeah, 6th class, you had to fundraise and then you go to the Gael Tucht.
Actually, that was like fun if it's so fast.
The Banantee that I stayed with, which is like the woman who owns the house,
Okay.
was my principal's sister. It was weird. And she
Small world.
we were in
So you were fundraising to
go stay, yeah. But there was things that you did, like there was like a Kaylee and things like that. It was fun.
I hated kitties.
What is that?
The dance.
Swice. There are a lot. The boys
Shoot the donkey. If I heard that song one more time. Shoot the donkey, shoot the donkey, shoot the donkey, young turd.
They didn't have
And then it was
words.
like, it was just over and over and over and over again. Like that song was like at least 7-8 minutes long.
Really? We didn't have words. It was just like Irish.
Yeah. Or just like that. We had something.
We were in like a big gymnasium. What's it called? What is that word? Why did I just say that? Gym hall. We were in a gym hall in secondary school, and it was like the doors were closed and everything, and there was like a million people there. Like the boys' school came over, and then all the girls from our school. It smelled so bad. That's my memory of it. Like the drum that we walked in the school. Wow. Anyway, guys, Esmeralda, did you rank that?
I like it. I'd give it 4.
I'm giving it 0. Sorry.
I'll give it 3. I was gonna say it's Ryan Gosling's daughter, I assume. I didn't know he had a
I
child.
liked Ryan
So
Gosling.
yeah, I was on does know either.
I didn't know he had a daughter.
He's married to a famous voice.
He's married?
Yeah.
Is it Ava Mendez?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they're still married. Okay. Because that's their job. Anyway, Everest. George Lucas. You know George Lucas?
Oh, yeah.
His child. They call it Everest. I can't lie. 4. I can't
Something
lie.
about it's cool. I feel like because you're in like the breeze, you know.
I think it's meant.
I feel like you're
Getting mountain.
I feel like he's thinking of like, oh, you have so much potential, like as high as not Everest,
as strong as a man.
but Everest Lucas.
The climb by
It's-
Yeah,
I want to give his middle or her middle name, but I think it'll make it worse because you just need to base it off of the first.
Okay, first we'll do just Everest.
I give it a 3.9.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like 3.9 is pretty good.
It's
Not quite
just
4.
So
Yeah.
because I feel like think of Everest as a kid in your class. A girl, it can be nicer for a girl than a guy. Personally,
Yeah, I feel like with a guy, you'd be like, he's just
trying too hard
Yeah.
on them. Yeah, but
It's giving like boys.
it probably is.
um,
I feel like if I came across a lad named Everest, I'd be like, I'm staying away from him.
yeah, but also I was gonna say like in our like normal class, it'd be like, oh, that's a nice name. But imagine being like George Lucas's child, like that. That's
Nothing would like affect you ever. If that's like you have a bad name, you'd be like, my dad is literally
Do you know
Star Wars.
Yeah. Do you know Melody Hobson?
No.
That's the woman. The mother, sorry, the mother. Everest's middle name is obviously Everest Lucas, but Everest's middle name is Hobson.
Everest, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't.
Because it's Melody Hobson. I just don't think it works. But like you don't have to use it though. It's not like a joint first name.
That's what's the last name again?
Lucas.
Everest Lucas.
I think it works. But listen, we're not thinking your child's answered in Lucas.
No, I think as the name, Girls Week,
Maybe
it
if
feels
you
so separate.
If they just be like Zendaya and Beyonce and just be like, and Everest.
Yeah.
Just go on.
That's the name of
I
the
think
name.
that name Everest has on it really nice.
Or change your last name to Mount and be Everest Mount.
It's the opposite.
You know, that actually works.
Yeah. Everest Mount. You know, that could be a stage name.
Even like Everest Moore or something. I feel like I have
Everest Montgomery.
the last name would have to be like soft.
Soft.
Yeah.
Because it's like Everest Lucas. Like it's just
I get you. Okay.
Yeah. It's like,
Too much.
oh, people with 2 first names. Technically, I kind of like that.
Quiva Stevens.
But it's plural.
You know, our lecturer, I thought he was Asian because of his surname.
oh, okay. Yeah, like Korean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, where did that point on come from? Anyways, Bear.
Oh, that's Liam Payne's son.
It is, but it's also Kate Winslet's.
Oh. Why is Bear so popular?
Yeah.
There's someone else who has Bear as well.
Really?
Bear is
Is that his name?
No.
Okay. Bear. No.
I hate Bear. I hate it.
No. I think they're. I don't know if it's a he or she. Assuming he. The child's middle name is Blaze.
They're doing too much.
Listen, Bear Blaze Winslet. It passes. I think it passes.
Really doesn't. Bear, Blaze, Winslet.
I think it not.
All of
it's
it is
not-
so separate.
I don't know. It's just not registering as 0. I know I don't like it, but
Bear, Blaze,
I feel like if it's Kate
Winslet.
Winslet's.
I'm like, who are you?
That's
Bear, Blaze,
Calm down.
Bear Grylls.
It sounds like 2 dogs and a cat.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Name your children better. Do you guys know Good Mythical Morning?
Yes.
Do you know Wretch?
Mhm.
His kids are named like Shepherd and Locke, but his dogs are named Barbara and Sean,
Stop it.
which I find so funny. Like he named his kids like dogs and his dogs like people.
What if like children's names?
Shepherd and Locke.
Locke isn't bad.
Locke.
Oh yes, that's what I was
Like
saying.
Joe Locke.
Joe Locke, yeah.
I don't know who that is. Locke isn't bad.
Just Stopper.
Oh, okay. I would mean to watch that. Locke isn't bad. I think you have to be like a celebrity's child and own it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'd be Locke. But Shepherd, like
No.
I would believe.
You have to be a farmer.
Yeah.
Like you just have no
A
choice.
shepherd named Shepherd. I like that.
His last name though is very Irish, so that kind of like Shepherd McLaughlin. So it kind of passes.
It's also
It does, yeah.
But I
Except he's American.
if there's a shepherd in your class, you're bullying.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
have a border collie, and my mum entered a competition the other day to win a sheep for the collie, a singular sheep for the collie to herd.
That's cute. Does she have to train it?
Yeah, well, I don't know how you train a collie to herd sheep. We kind of assumed it would come natural, but I guess we would have to train.
No, but you have to go competition.
We have
You just like go on and just like runs on. So.
my dog Bimo dog kind of looks like a mini sheep, and she does run like circles around it.
Really?
Yeah, so we're like, maybe she's her
nature.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
but yeah, random.
Did you
There, 0.
0?
I agree, 0.
And I'm gonna give that 1.
Good for you.
Because there's a child out there named Bear and now they feel bad about them.
But how about everyone up to the
offense.
0?
Listen, to make everybody feel better, the next name has the surname Musk.
Don't tell me it's X, Y, word.
No,
Kyle.
It's
Vivian.
A-E. X-A, because it's like joined, and A-12.
How do you actually pronounce it? Is it Archangel?
I saw
What?
I saw a thing saying it was Kyle, but then there was a video of him
Kyle?
with Trump, and he was like, X, will you do this? And I was like,
Yes, I've heard him be addressed as X.
yeah, I've heard that.
Pronounce.
C, B, C, D.
No,
Elon
it's-
Musk has like 8 children with different women.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Oh, is that why it's Kyle?
Oh, maybe.
But why is X?
X would be the last.
Why would X be K?
Yeah.
I would go Xyle.
It says X Ash Archangel 12.
You need to calm down. So you need to calm down.
I just want to apologize to that child, like personally.
That's so awful.
You'd expect this from Elon, but why is Grimes naming her kid? Alien.
Why was she with me? She was making some bad choices.
making some money.
That's true. That's true.
Right, so
People give Nick Cannon like a lot of slack. But like
It's me.
Elon Musk is up there.
Do you know Eddie Murphy has like 10 turkeys?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
One of them is with Mel B.
Donkey.
Donkey, yeah. One of them's with Mel B.
Uh-huh.
But he's
How old
actually
are they?
they're old, like they range in age. But do you know the way he hasn't been acting for a while? It's actually because he's very good and he's a very active father, and he took time out to take care of them. Now they're grown up, so
He better be in Shrek 5. I'm not watching it.
Oh yeah, he is. He is. But I'm like, I don't like the style of it. Use the
It's so bad.
use the original style. I miss it.
It's so bad.
We don't like these reviews.
Yeah.
Do it the way it was.
They just look very like not like themselves.
Yeah.
They can make that like animation better. But
I'm sorry as well with the sequels and just giving like a teenage daughter. Hate it.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for Shrek. I'm here for Dumpy.
I don't care about no kids.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Like you have to remember, like you're making this for people who are like not grown up.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to see teenagers.
So they don't want to be reminded that they're now old.
Yeah.
Fair. It's like
It's like, wow, I don't relate to this.
Did you guys see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
Yeah.
Because at the very end, I don't know if it was before credits, after credits, but before credits, they're sailing Puss, the black cat, Kitty Softpaws or whatever, and the little dog, can't remember his name, whatever.
Anxiety dog. I don't.
What was his name? Oh, Perito.
Oh yes.
Perito. And they were sailing too far away. They were going there. So like they're gonna be in Shrek fight. But like that animation is still like the same,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't like that style of.
Like they're gonna change
I
Puss in
just.
Boots.
It's not. It doesn't feel like the
it's
same.
not them. I don't know.
It just doesn't feel like Shrek. The animators did a great job.
like that. Just like that wasn't Cher. That was a different ogre. It was a different ogre.
Are they reanimating it or something? Because you know how everyone bullied
Sonic.
yeah.
Maybe it's a.
I mean,
lot
it
to,
worked,
like
didn't
every
it?
character. Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah, but like I'm genuinely not watching it personally.
Fair.
But also I don't watch a lot of movies, so
I'm so annoyed about the How to Train Your Dragon live action that's out right now.
what's happening?
There's a live action in cinemas right now of How to Train Your Dragon, and it's the same thing. And personally, everything I've seen about it, it looks like it was made by a fan. Like it literally looks cheap.
Yeah,
Personally, but it's just a carbon copy of the movie. Like
Oh,
the movie's over
it's just
How to
live
Dragons.
action.
This is just a 3D animated dragon. Like use your imagination. If you want to see some people, just use your imagination. I hate it.
I didn't even know it was out. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was just
I'm really.
Oh, you make.
We're almost at 1.5.
Whoa, that's okay. This is an extra special episode. Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm here.
Exactly.
Special.
I just want to say one last thing before we go into the next names. Have you seen the trailer for 28 years later
I've seen bits of it. I never saw the original though.
with Cillian Murphy?
Yeah.
It's so good. The original zombie movie.
Just the trailer.
No, the 28 days later, the original movie.
Okay.
The 28 weeks
So they
later.
were like, you were really hyping up this trailer.
The
trailer's good, but the movie's trash.
28 weeks later was all the second movie and also amazing. And then 28 years later, it's coming out in 7 days. Whoa.
I'll check the time real quick. 7 days from now. It's like, oh, you have a calendar. It's personally, it's 12 o'clock, 7 days from now.
So wait.
But because I don't have any sense of time anymore.
Oh, same.
But it's coming out, it's coming out on Saturdays. And the first trailer that dropped like a while ago was cinema. I'm not even joking. It was that good. And I haven't watched any of the other trailers that came after because I'm like, because usually trailers like tend to spoil something. And if I watch like a little too many scenes, I'm like, I'll watch the movie. I won't watch it. Like my brain just does that. But I'm really hyped for this one.
Yeah.
Like I want to watch it in the cinema. Would I still have my student discount?
Probably. I've seen people who like use nail varnish remover to get rid of the expiring date on the student card.
Come on. Oh, how far does it go up? It's $7.50, isn't it? Yeah. But what's the adult one?
I think it's like €12 even.
Feet.
Yeah, to me.
What are we doing? We need jobs.
The place in y'all is good. They're €8.
That was a theater.
I love it. I love it.
Regal.
The Regals in Montreal. Shout out. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Yes.
Okay, guys. Bronx.
Stonks. That's the
Bronx.
face. Was that Jado's?
Ashley Simpson. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know her. Who is that? No,
She's just one of those.
She was 2000s. You were
Yeah.
Twitter, yes.
No, good.
Yeah, you pulled up.
Bronx.
No. Quick fire then. Personally, just out of 10, no. Out of 5.
Out of 10,
Out
no.
of 5. Yeah, out of 5, no.
0?
No.
Minus?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It only would deserve a
It
rating.
doesn't deserve a number.
I'm gonna
That's
give
my
it
opinion.
1.7.
I give it a -3. Okay. Silas. Silas?
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 SILAS.
So,
I just assumed silent.
Silas? It sounds like Silas to me. Ass. Sorry.
Well, we can't pronounce it, so 0.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's 3.
What's the formula?
You don't even know how to pronounce it.
I do. I've heard it before. I just can't do it now. So I have to do it aloud. As solid as Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that automatically makes it even worse.
Right, take it back.
Otis.
And
This is gonna ruin the tour.
Huh?
This is gonna ruin the tour.
in the tour.
Otis. That's an older name, isn't it?
Is it Otis or Otis?
Yeah, it's Otis.
I don't know.
Otis.
Oh.
Maybe it's Otis.
Yeah, Otis.
Yeah. Beautiful like that.
I think it's 4. Ordinary.
Yeah.
If I was white, I'd name my kid Otis.
But you're not. So
So, yeah. Moses. 0.
I think of
Okay.
Trisha Paytas. You guys know Trisha Paytas? Yeah.
her husband.
Yeah. He is water.
He is water?
He is water.
I'm not gonna even that just.
Honestly, her kids though, Malibu Barbie.
I think
Otis?
that's cute. I think that's
Love
cute.
Malibu Barbie. I love that name.
Yeah.
She's a weirdo.
I feel
but-
like it was gonna suit the kid when she grows
Oh
up.
yeah, for sure. Elvis.
I feel like Malibu Barbie suits Trisha Paytas as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I was just gonna say Moses is Gwyneth and Chris's child.
Oh, because
Like Apple, Apple and Moses.
That doesn't even go
Please,
together.
I hate that. Apple and Moses.
You could have gone Apple and Pear. Or Apple, Adam, Eve, Garden. Eve. Eden? Garden Bean.
Nice.
Let me name your kids, guys.
Levon. Levon?
Why didn't you just go Levi? Like, why you have to?
Ethan
So-
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Oh, that's Maya Hawke's dad.
And Uma
Thurman, Jan.
Levon. I feel like you don't need to.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
0.
Story. I'm not joking. Story. Seury. Imagine though, like story.
Imagine this
You can't say that one.
Story of my life.
You can't say that one. Never mind. I give a 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost feel bad giving out minus because it's that bad. Pilot. I'm not joking. Pilot. You
What's the
rank
first
it.
name like 21?
Listen, you rank from the name Pilot, and I'm gonna tell you the person's surname. Pilot.
It's gonna be bad. Literally, no matter what surname, it'd be bad.
Just imagine that little son, because you're not naming a daughter Pilot. You're
I'm
not.
gonna say -8. Like, Bears? I would go 0.
Oh, wait.
0.
Their surname is Inspector.
No,
I'm not joking.
What celebrity?
Jason Lee. I don't know.
Then where did Inspector come from?
Legally, neither of them have the surname.
I kind of
Inspector
like that
K
as well.
Oh, it just gets worse.
I think that's just funny.
It's funny when you're
With
playing with a
Inspector
child.
Gadget.
It's your gadget, yeah. You're playing with a child's life, though. That is. You can always change your name.
Pilot Inspector. You're
But
just
you're there for
inspecting
8
pilots.
18 years. Like, it's the 8 years that Late's getting bullied.
You're inspecting pilots. That's kind of your thing. You have to become a pilot.
Inspector. Pilot inspector.
Okay, culture. With a K.
Cardi.
Yeah, culture with a K.
Really?
Sounds like Walter, I'm not gonna lie.
What's her last name?
Beckalu. No. No. Well, she has an odd name. What?
Yeah, cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular disease.
Bill Callis. Oh, Bill Callis is her first name. No? I don't know. It's whatever. But Cephas is the surname. Cephus. Cephus?
Syphilis. I don't know.
Cephus Balman. Is that Offset's surname, maybe? But anyway, culture, Bill K.
Don't like this.
It just sounds like Walter, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rocket.
No. Was that Elon Musk's?
Sam Workington and Laura Bingo.
Rocket. Are you kidding?
The surname is Zot. Zot?
It's worse.
Rocket Ross?
Rocket Zot. Is bad.
Rocket. Hi, I'm Rocket.
I think it's not
It sounds like
that horrible.
It sounds like a animated TV show, like a kids that were using his rocket raccoon.
yeah. I feel like that character is really cool though.
Yeah,
But you have
like
to know and little kids
a human child.
But could you imagine you're grown up, you're a guy you have named Rocket, and then you have like a microbe?
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
you need to.
Yeah, okay, where
it's not it.
unrankable, Gravity Blue.
No.
I don't like Gravity, but Gravity Blue
Last name Blue.
could pass. Oh, this is interesting. The parents are Lucky Blue Smith and Stormy Bree. Like
Wait, not Mara.
Family Sinara.
I thought.
I never knew.
No, I didn't hear all the kids.
By the way, diabolical names they have.
Yeah.
Do you want to know their names?
Yeah.
Lucky Blue Smith and Nara Smith has 3 children.
Oh, it's Nars. I know.
Not this one isn't. Gravity Blue is the one. It's with another woman. Oh, Lucky Blue Smith and Nara Smith have 3 children. Can't remember all their names. One is Whimsy Lou. You think that's bad? It's actually
Like
fine.
giving Dr. Seuss, I kind of like it, like Grinch. Like, I'm actually.
I mean, this. I mean, no. Continue.
Why?
No, okay.
Based on the other names, it's not that bad.
Okay.
They named a kid Slim Easy. I'm not joking. There's a kid named Slim Easy. I feel like that's like you shouldn't be allowed to have that name.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that's child abuse. Slim Easy.
Isn't she pregnant again?
I don't know. And the kid is Rumble Honey. Like you're taking the piss. You're joking.
Rumble.
You're joking.
My name is Rumble. Call me Rumble.
Let's get ready.
Call me Rumble.
Again.
Let's get ready to rumble and come back.
Oh, no, I watched them. Yeah, I
So
saw
right to line with the chat.
I mean, I saw Brainstorm Talent. They were on.
You want
Yeah,
so many
they're
different
hosts.
things.
Yeah.
Just
You know,
everything.
we're almost Embassy was neither the host, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I think for me, Slim Easy takes like the cake for the worst celebrity name in my opinion.
Yes,
Then-
I could agree with that.
Like, I'll take Apple. I mean, I
Oh,
like
for
Apple
sure.
to be fair. I'll take Pilot Inspector over Slim Easy.
I don't know if I take pilots.
You,
I don't think I take
you take Slim Easy over Pilot Inspector. You're joking. I don't
pilot inspector.
Liar.
That's just
Liar.
an occupation.
Your child has a rapper name from beginning. Slim Easy.
That was horrible.
But I'd rather bully Slim Easy than Pilot Inspector. I'm not joking.
Guys, let's not
so
bully.
bad.
You know, spread the
Sometimes we need to bully
spread the
Some people.
people.
If
some
you could go
children.
back in time, this is a really hard question, but if you could go back in time to Nazi Germany,
to Will Hitler, baby Hitler, for sure.
oh, I was wondering, because I was like, I heard someone, they're leftist and they're liberal and all that, but they were like, you can't kill a baby. Like, it's still a baby. And Adolf Hitler, he was right though. He was saying, not that. He said he followed up by being like, because people are shaped by their surrounding, which I completely agree with, like nature or something.
Unless you're born a psychopath.
But we could talk about that in another episode because I genuinely believe in the nature versus nurture thing. Like, you know,
But things like with psychopath, it's life and nature versus nurture. You just were born that way. Like it's
but
just
there's
mental
always
illness.
something. Like, there's always
No, with them, there's nothing. That's the thing.
I don't know.
That's like with a sociopath, like environment does contribute, but with a psychopath, there's literally nothing you do. They just don't feel
always
anything.
something though.
No.
Also, I
That's
think
the
if
whole
they, were,
point.
if they were growing up in like a different environment.
No, there's this there's a few like sociopaths on TikTok, like TikTokers. They're like sociopaths. And then like even the way like there's this one specific one I'm thinking of, the way she speaks, like she doesn't
You're talking about sociopaths.
yeah. But like she doesn't blink. Like she's talking to the camera like this. And she's just like, I do this and I don't feel anything.
I like it. I think that's like if her life was broad, like nurtured in a different like
Some people are just
psychopaths. I have to look into psychopath. I don't think so. I don't think so. But with Hitler, do you think Hitler is a psychopath or a sociopath or both?
Sociopath.
Okay, because I'm saying he was the person in the video was saying that if Hitler was brought up in a loving environment or like in a different environment or whatever,
I think that's giving
if he
them too
was
much grace. Though.
given entry into art school, whatever.
As- For you to be able to do that anyway, you have to be off.
And he was like, you can't kill the baby because it's all about like the environment. And I'm like,
Because there's something bad happened to me. I
How many
wouldn't go.
babies did he kill at the same time?
No, but the point is that like if you go back in time and Hitler is a baby, would you kill that innocent?
You just kind of give baby a concussion. You're that.
I'm like, can I bring that into a different environment? I feel like no, that's changing the rules.
Can you bring them?
No, because the whole point is like, would you kill that baby or not? But if you put in the like little tidbit of like, oh, can I bring it into a different
That's like
environment?
the plot of Deadpool 2, isn't it?
I don't know, girl. Is it?
I've never watched it. I saw the PG version. I was a kid when it came out.
You were a kid. Never mind. Let's not digest that either.
I said it was so fun.
I don't know. But anyway,
You said you kill Hitler. That's my only option.
I'm saying if you can't take it out of the environment, by the way, you'd have to take it out of Germany entirely because like the whole thing was like he kept saying how Germany was like so bad. But I don't think it's allowed. You can't take baby Hitler out of Germany.
Why not?
Do it. No, you can't. That's against rules.
Who's making these rules, guys? Let's break some rules.
My brain. Okay, fine. If you have a time machine, I'm sure you can get a plane. Where would I take him?
Well, no, there's like dessert, like take him to the Amazon, like we.
New Zealand, they seem chill. They don't know.
He'd kill all the natives.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know that Amazon like group of people who like
tribe.
Leave like the baby there.
Maybe if he's arrived.
You just go like. No.
Okay, so if you can take him out, you take him out. But if you can't take him out, what would you do? Would you
kill?
Yes, same. Because the person in the video was very adamant on his like humanity, and I was like, oh, there's like a million people that die.
The thing is, like, even for you to be able to kill that many people, you're just not a good person.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what situation you're in.
Also,
if we were in that situation, we didn't get into art school. Yeah. I'm not gonna go kill 6 million people.
Exactly. Also, it was more like he wasn't just trying to make Germany better. Mm-hmm. Like that was just his excuse. He really was trying to get rid of them. Like, because he was a supremacist. Like that's like the ideology. So it's not like he like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's just a tactic to get people on board. Make Germany their brilliant.
We got really off topic.
How did history walk up? Our topic you're waiting itself.
It's okay. Our topic went to we kill Hitler.
Yeah. We were on baby names, just to be clear.
What about Adolf? If it didn't have the historic significance, I think it's a cute name.
Adolf?
No, Adolfo.
A dolphin?
You'd make
everything bad. Stop it.
See, but Adolfo German as well. That would be very common over there. Well, it was at a time. At a time, it was.
Yeah.
Just like Hitler was a common name, and then no longer.
Everyone would have to change their names.
I heard he has Austria. I heard he has descendants.
Yeah, but they changed names.
Because who'd want to be Hitler?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't.
But I feel like there's so many people who are like outright neo-Nazis now.
Oh yeah, like that's fully a thing.
They could change their name to Hitler, their surname.
Well, a lot of places can't allow that. Like, one government just don't allow you to change your name. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I think some places even Adolf isn't allowed. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, that's I understand. Understandable. That's interesting. I never thought.
Because why would you name your kid Adolf?
I think just because you're neo-Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only
rules of certain names. I think that some places you can't call your kid like Jesus as well, or like God, or so.
That's such a common like Hispanic.
But yeah, that would be Jesus. Yeah. So in like Hispanic.
Wait, but so many people are called Moses.
Yeah.
Jesus is a very common insta. Not common, but it's a like usual name in like among the Muslims, isn't it? Yeah. But like not Jesus, like Isa, which I think is such a cute name. Yeah. Isa, Isa. Is cute.
How about twins? His name's Isa. Twins.
What's that?
Happy Lamasa.
Is it with Isa?
Yeah, but like ISSA.
Like ISA more, personally. But I think it was really cute. Jesus, maybe not that much. I don't know. No offense. Moses.
It's already taken.
Did I like to meet Judas, to be honest? I love Judas. If I was white, not Judas, but Judith.
I hate it.
I love that. Judas and Judas. Boy and a girl. I think they're too similar. Yeah. Or yeah, you'd like stumble on your words.
Judas. Also, I think they'd hate it. Like, oh yeah, I don't want to make some.
Judas would go Judas. Small.
Judas would, yeah.
Brother.
No, don't do that. Abel and Cain. What about Abel? Hate it.
Like with the weekend.
Yes.
Oh yeah, his name is Abel.
That's the only reason I hate it.
Just hate him.
Well, I like the name Abel, but
What has Kit and Caboodle?
Kane? Huh?
Sorry, see what?
No. Where did you grow up in the 90s or something? What? Anyway, Kane. I think Kane's a really cute name.
I don't like Kane.
C-A-Y-N. Beautiful name.
C-A-Y-N?
C-A-I-N. I don't know why I'm going
King.
I like it.
I just think Michael Caine.
Who's that?
He's an actor in a lot of things.
So you're the old one.
Recognize him, yeah. Yeah.
Abel and Kane. I like it. Well, I was going to say Judas.
It sounds like a company, Abel and Caine.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Anyway, this seems to be.
That's just inevitable to like one has to kill the other. Like
It was
it's
not.
just there.
They should not start a podcast. I was gonna say that since the beginning of time, Judas has always been my.
Jude?
I love it. And Jude, Jude, beautiful.
I feel like everyone I know named Jude is kind of like, you know, like certain names that you see other people having, or like you kind of turn out to be like a odd person, and Jude is one.
Interesting. I don't know any Judes. Jade is another one.
Jade. All the Jades I knew in primary school were all.
I love that. I knew one Jade, and she was a little weird, like junkie weird. But I love the name Jade. Beautiful name.
Yeah.
Jade,
Actually, the name is
Judas.
good. I like the name Jade, but I feel like everyone I know who had the name Jade was always a little.
A Jade for you, Zoo. Like a child named Jade for you. That'd be really cute. That would be huge. Judith.
Are you trying to name my or
Jade? Because it's also like a boy or girl, right? Boy, the way.
Another thing, another dilemma. I have like a weird last name where the point if I get married, changing my last name is odd because I have a very last name. So like it just sounds weird if I put a different name in the middle.
You have a very last name?
Yeah.
So you'd keep Stevens?
Honestly, but I feel like whatever name has to go in the middle instead of because if Stevens as a middle name sounds wrong.
Yes.
Like Quiva Stevens Smith.
Yeah.
Whoa. Although that one's not so bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a bad example. I hear about Stevens McLaughlin or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's not bad, actually.
I think because it has like an S at the end, Stevens.
Yeah. Never mind. My whole topic is up.
But now you know.
No, I know. It's fine.
Okay, guys, one last name.
Yeah.
One last name. Oh, there's so many good ones. Exa. E-X-A.
I don't know.
Exa. So it sounds like eczema. Eczema. That's it.
Eczema.
So it's like
Well, which I probably know before. Some people say eczema.
I
don't know about eczema.
Oh my gosh, those names that are like, they're just words, but they sound beautiful as names.
Eczema. My daughter, eczema.
Fibula.
Fibula.
Ansolangi.
Artery.
Bursaries.
That's a
Ew. Low key.
Gonorrhea.
Very.
I hate the gonorrhea nannies. Twins named gonorrhea and diarrhea.
Tuberculosis.
That one is a bit chunky.
Try again. And then there's like banks, but it's like,
Thanks. I feel like you have to be like a DJ or something.
Yeah. My personal
Sage.
Sage.
I like Sage.
And that is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I can't use any of these names, but I mean, I could, so can't be bothered. Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So I pulled up some names that are like just words, but that could be names. So it's like true, which is a name. You know, like hope is a name, but like something like lyric, like the lyrics.
There's something called lyric. I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
Because there's lyrica. I've heard of lyrica.
I won't like about lyrica.
Lyric. Verse. Because it's like, forget the verse that we know the word.
Yes.
Imagine a child named Verse.
I'm just thinking like Fitte is called Versa.
Really?
Yeah.
Temple.
Temple?
I don't mind.
Don't mess up my temple.
Stuff. Echo. Echo's a name.
Oh, yeah.
Echo's a name.
Okay.
That just reminds me of Evening Echo. That just reminds me of that. Feather. Don't think about feathers on a bird. Just imagine a word, like a name.
Yeah, I don't know about feather.
Kind of like header. I think I prefer header over petter.
I hate both.
Yeah, I don't like both.
Sorry, you have to be honest.
Honest.
You have to own up and be honest.
I'm not sure if but it's sorry. No. Paris. London.
H. I don't like location names.
Aspen. I think Aspen's.
Aspen is a bit odd.
no?
I kind of like it. It's fine.
Aspen?
Yeah.
Aspen?
Spazzle. Huh?
Calpo.
Is that not meant to men's? That's
No, I think Aspen's giving you
Yeah.
Aspirin, I think.
Yeah, that's why.
Dakota.
Jones.
Rome. I think Rome's nice. Vienna. Cairo. Cairo's a really nice one.
That is cute. I like that.
Holland. I don't.
No.
Sicily. Sounds like a disease. Phoenix. Phoenix sounds nice. Arizona sounds nice as well. Like, not for me, but like, I'm just always like, ugh, names. Or
Place names.
place names. Yeah.
I think London's cute. Paris is cute.
I feel like they were really popular
I'm just thinking in terms.
back in the day.
Yeah, I'm thinking in terms of like, would I judge someone if they told me their kid's name is so and so? Yeah, and I'd be like, no, I wouldn't judge that. Whereas if someone said,
Pilot Inspector.
if someone said Helen said,
I mean, I don't think I heard you correctly, Willie.
One I normally
is
just.
that what he wants to be when he's older?
Did he tell you that in the one? Pilot Inspector. One that I always kind of judge is Daisy, but there's one occurrence where I'm completely fine with it, and it's Daisy Bloom, which is Orlando Bloom is Katie Harry's kid.
Hate her. Love that name.
Yeah, agree. But Daisy Bloom, I'm jealous of that name.
I actually like the name Daisy alone as well, by the way.
What's that?
I'm impartial to, what does the word impartial mean?
You're like not opposed.
Never mind, that's another word.
Or like you're neither against or for it. You're on the fence.
I'm for. I'm gonna say I'm for names that are like older. Maybe because we're so used to modern names now.
Trixie.
Hate that.
Really? That's no first name.
I meant more like Daisy.
Eileen.
I like it.
Oh yes, I was just like, I remember. Do you know Jamie Oliver? His kids' names. One of them is Poppy, Honey, Rosie, Oliver.
Is that one name?
Yeah.
Rosie.
I'm pretty sure. I was making a list earlier as well. I'm pretty sure I came across.
Poppy, Honey, Rosie, Oliver. Next one, Petal, Blossom, Rainbow, Oliver.
So.
Petal.
Oh, Petal. I thought you said Crystal, but without the R. I was like Petal.
Petal, Blossom, Rainbow, Oliver.
Any more?
And the last one, Daisy, Boo, Pamela, Oliver.
Yeah. So, can you say the first one again?
Poppy, Honey, Rosie, Oliver.
I love Poppy. I love Honey. Never for me. But I wouldn't judge someone else. What was the third one?
Rosie.
Rosie, beautiful. Oliver, I like Oliver. I like Oscar and all that. All those names that you said, they're all so nice. There's no reason to put a sentence as a name for someone.
And then I'll have 4. Petal, Blossom, Rainbow, Oliver.
Rainbow,
No,
I hate.
Yeah, hate that.
I like Petal.
Petal, Blossom.
No, Petal. And then Blossom.
Daisy, Boo, Pamela, Oliver.
Hey, Boo.
Boo?
Don't like Pamela. But I like Daisy. Okay, so Pamela and like Eugenia, like those kind of things, no. But Daisy,
Eugenia.
Dottie, Gabrielle, I don't know. Like older names that are so cute. Georgina.
Yeah.
Agreed. No. No.
I thought you like the older
No.
name.
I just said Pamela, no.
It's a Karen.
In what's the name that starts with I? It's not Indigo. What is it? Irene? No, not in Indigo. You keep it in mind, but it's an old person name. I think old people name will keep. Probably because we're not used to them.
Yeah. They were
I actually doesn't.
No, they're dead.
Hey, sorry to be. Hey, almost. Sorry. I was going to say I haven't said a boy name that's old.
Oh yeah.
Bob.
Stop.
I don't know. The boy names are weird because they would be called like William and their short name is Bill.
I actually like with Bob and Robert. I don't understand that. How did that happen?
Robert.
I don't like Robert. I don't like William. I don't like Frank.
Tom, my guy's name's Frank.
So sorry to hear that. What's your mom's name again?
Mary.
It's the most basic too.
Yeah, Frank and Mary. My mom on the way home the other day was telling me that like because she does customer service stuff. So she was saying that like the most common. We were just trying to think of like the most common names. She was like Mary.
For sure.
Mary has to be like that.
Everyone.
The like really
Something that really threw me off is that there was a girl in my secondary school called Mary, and it really freaked me out 'cause it was just weird to see like a young person with that name. Because she was like my age. She was like
Oh my
16
gosh.
called Mary. And I was like,
I'm not even joking. I'm not even making this up. There was a girl in my school called Mary, and I was like, that's such an old person name. Why does she have that name? Yeah, I'm not even joking. That's so strange.
yeah,
By that, it didn't freak me out.
yeah.
But I don't remember thinking like, oh,
You're just like a little too young to have that name. Like you need to grow into.
but she's probably one of my people. Probably one of the people like me where it's like, oh, old names. I wouldn't go for Mary, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was baby names. Horrid baby names.
Yeah. They were rough.
I can't get over the fact that you'd pick Slim Easy over Pilot Inspector.
I loved the Highway Inspector, to be honest.
Why is Pilot growing up?
bad.
Inspector bad. But Pilot's never growing up.
I feel like I just imagine like a kid with like a trench coat.
I'm sorry,
Do
no,
anything.
anything's better than Slim Easy. I'm sorry, no.
What's the boot bag?
If you were coming down to it and you had to pick one of those,
No.
you're not picking Slim Easy.
I'm not picking either.
No, you have to pick one.
I'm killing baby.
Look for adoption, not your choice.
You have to have the baby and you have to pick one name.
Killing myself.
Whoa.
That's so mean. I feel like Pilot Inspector is not that bad. It's not
I
that
think you've
bad.
said it enough that you're gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it alone. I'm talking about it in reference to Slim Easy. Why is this child being born with a rapper name? So funny. Slim Easy.
Slim Easy.
And both would say into white. Wait, hold on. Another
No, she's
Nara Smith?
no,
She black?
she's mixed.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. I just think
It would
she's
just
like
be so funny if that kid grew up to be like the tamest, most shy person ever. They're like, say hi, my name's Slim Easy. God, it's so bad.
It's
Think
so
about
bad.
Shy Ronnie, that like sketch from Missy.
Yeah.
Shy Ronnie.
That's bad.
Anyway, do you want to end the episode there?
You didn't get to any more blind rack. What? So funny. This was not a blind rack.
This was not about.
No, sorry.
We spent way too long talking about nothing.
The baby and then
That's not the effect of my presence, and you're welcome.
Somehow we got to Hitler.
Thank you. Who did that? Who did that? But what was your other topic? Besides,
We'll get into it in a different episode. Yeah.
almost
And maybe we'll have you back.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Next episode, Quiva again.
I never wearing the same outfits then.
And it was covered. just
Ignore
now.
it.
But yeah, this is episode 5.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite parts.
Oh, that
Would you kill Hitler? And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Everybody say thank you, Quiva, for being here.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you for having me.
Our first ever.
That's so amazing.
And it was a long episode as well.
Really long.
This was good.
Thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for sitting with me.
I know, thank
Oh.
you for sitting with us.
Oh.
You're looking at
It's yours. Oh, you can take the mic.
Okay. Thank you.
Guys, thank you. It was you, Hassan.
So long.
Minority.
Shit, you're supposed to say rules.